I'm standing in this crowd of people dressed in all black, and the bass is literally vibrating through my ribcage. The drums matching and then raising my heartbeat. All of a sudden, a sea of people push me forward as I gasp for breath. Now, I grew up as a huge rock fan, but after years of alternative rock, I'd gotten desensitized. I needed something a bit more intense. Bands like Linkin Park had been my gateway, and I'm still a fan till this day, but I was craving something a bit heavier. That was when I discovered Bring Me the Horizon. It was during one of the toughest periods of my life, but their music became my lifeline, and it helped me get through everything I was going through. So I've always dreamed of seeing them live. When they announced a Glasgow show at the start of last year, I was devastated because I just moved back to Malaysia after getting the chance to study in Scotland. So in my eyes, I missed my chance forever. Then out of nowhere, this post came up. So I was working in Sabah at the time, but without hesitation, I got tickets and flew back to KL for this concert. So it was the day of the concert, and it started with lining up for the merch. It was a working day, so I figured it wouldn't be so crowded. And boy, was I wrong. The heat was brutal, and there were conversations in multiple languages floating around me, everyone bonding over band stories and whatnot. And here's the thing, everywhere I looked, people were dressed in black. I know it's a metal concert, but I was the only idiot in a pine green t-shirt, shorts, and red J's. 3 hours later, I was drenched in sweat, but clutching my new band tees. The venue itself was surreal. It was at Sunway Lagoon, the water park. So picture this. They drained the wave pool where families usually splash around and turned it into something like a concrete amphitheater for metal hits. BABYMETAL opened first, so I've heard their famous older tracks, but seeing them live was something else entirely. I mean, these girls really knew how to throw down, man. Don't let the cute name fool you. They found their niche in the genre and built their whole image around it. But they can go pretty hard. Then the lights dimmed and Bring Me the Horizon came on. They built this whole production around their newest album, Posthuman Next Gen, incorporating early 2000s video game elements that took me back to my childhood. I mean, look at the title screen and music, that's something straight out of Final Fantasy.
Malaysia, are you ready for the greatest night of your life?
After that opening, Bring Me didn't mess around. Especially during Teardrops, that's when Ollie Sykes, the lead singer, called for a mosh pit.
Malaysia, can I see a real fucking mosh pit?
Show me what you got. Show me what you fucking got.
Now, I'm a big guy and I don't go down easily. I thought my size would be an advantage, but I was dead wrong. Physics didn't care about my weight. I was suddenly ragdolled to the front, to the side, backwards, you name it. There was actually one desperate moment where I was literally clinging onto somebody's head just so I wouldn't fall and hit the ground. But here's the thing that blew my mind. Despite the chaos, there was this weird harmony to it all. People will knock you down and then immediately help you up. It was pure chaotic energy and madness, but there was this unspoken code of always looking out for other people, whether they were friends or strangers.
Shake your foot. Here's the deal. If you don't jump, you are a fucking dickhead. Everybody, fucking jump.
The absolute highlight of the night was when Bring Me the Horizon and BABYMETAL did their collaboration song, which was Kingslayer. When the song ended, Ollie hugged the girls, which sparked some "Oi oi oi, haram haram haram" reactions from parts of the crowd. Malaysia is still pretty conservative, so that moment of genuine appreciation between artists created this sort of funny cultural tension. Then came Overture, which was a montage of the band throughout the years. The part that absolutely destroyed me was the footage of Ollie meeting Chester Bennington and Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park, because it was actually Linkin Park that inspired Ollie to start his own band. Sitting there and watching that moment on screen, it felt like my whole musical journey had come full circle. From Linkin Park inspiring my love for heavier music, to Bring Me the Horizon carrying that torch, to me standing in that drain wave pool. It felt very surreal. Towards the end, Bring Me shifted to their more emotional songs, Follow You, Doomed, and my absolute favorite,
I wanna come down there. No kissing, alright, no kissing. This song's called Drown.
Being that close to someone whose music literally saved you during the dark times sounds a bit edgy, but honestly, there are no words. They ended with the song Throne. During the bridge, Ollie asked the entire audience to sit down so we could all jump up together at the chorus. So the whole crowd started chanting "Duduk, duduk, duduk," which means sit in Malay, and it became this beautiful moment of Malaysian culture mixing with British metal. The concert ended on quite a wholesome note, with Ollie's message to always be yourself. Walking out of that drain wave pool, ears ringing, covered in sweat that wasn't entirely mine, I realized something. Sometimes the experiences that scare you the most, the ones that push you completely out of your comfort zone, end up being exactly what you need. That night didn't just give me an incredible concert, it reminded me why music matters, and why taking risks is worth it, and also why some stories are only possible when you're brave enough to show up.